Do 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 do. Big Pumpkin from Mama by Blake the Dad Guy. Illustrated by Blake the Dad Guy. With appearances by the St. Clair Kids and Mama and Dada. Once there was a Mama Witch who wanted to make pumpkin pie. So she planted a pumpkin seed. She weeded and watered, and after a while, a poop pumpkin came through, and a big mama pumpkin grew. And it grew, and it grew, and then it grew some more. Soon Halloween was just hours away, and the grown-ups were going to eat all the kids' candy. But also Big Mama Witch wanted to make some pumpkin pie. So she grabbed that pumpkin, and she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Drat! Said the Caroline Witch. Do 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 do. Just then along came a shallow ghost. Hey, big guys, that's a big pumpkin, said Shallow Ghost. It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away, said the Mama Witch, and she kicked that pumpkin. Hey, I'm bigger than you and stronger too. I'm 5 years old, boasted the ghost who was Shiloh. Let me try. Huh, said the Mama Witch, but she thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The Shiloh ghost bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Ah, man! Drat! Said the Shiloh ghost. Do 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 do. Just then along came Naomi Vampire. I don't have to pull the big pumpkin, said the vampire. It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away, said the Mama Witch, and she kicked that pumpkin. I am bigger than both of you, 'cause I'm 3 years old, and I'm stronger too, boasted the vampire. Let me try, right now, or I'll get dangerous. Humph, said the Mama Witch. Humph, said the Shallow Ghost. But they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The vampire Naomi bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Drat! Said Naomi Vampire. Do 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 do. Just then came big old Daddy Blake, oh mummy. Hey, big pumpkin, said Big Dad Blake. It's big and it's mine and it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away, said the Mama Witch, and she kicked that pumpkin. I am bigger than all of you and stronger too, boasted the Daddy Mummy. Let me try. Humph, said Caroline Witch. Humph, said Shallow Ghost. Humph, said Naomi Vampire. But they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The Daddy Mummy bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled and he tugged and he pulled. First he pulled hard and then he pulled harder, but that pumpkin just sat. Drat! Said the Daddy Mummy. Do 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 do. Just then along came Bellamy Bat. Big pumpkin, said Bellamy Bat. It's big and it's mine. Hey, we're not doing that. We all look at each other and we laugh. The Caroline looked at the Shiloh looked at the Omi looked at the Daddy Mummy, and they all started to laugh. I may not be big and I may not be strong, said the Bat Belly, but hey, I know what to do. Big pumpkin! And they all listened to what he said, and they did what he said. Ready, set, pull! The Bat Bellamy pulled the Mummy Daddy. The Mummy Daddy pulled the Naomi Vampire. The Naomi Vampire pulled the Shiloh Ghost. The Shiloh Ghost pulled the Mama Witch. And the Witch pulled the pumpkin. Let's go! Well, they pulled and they tugged and they pulled. First they pulled hard and then they pulled harder. And they all tooted. And then snap! Off came the pumpkin. Whoosh! It flew and it flew and thud! Off came the pumpkin, and it landed on top of a hill. And thump, bump, thump, bump, thump, bump. It rolled all the way down to Mama's witch house. And when it got to her front door, well, that pumpkin just sat. "Hooray for the Bellamy!" shouted the mama, and she hurried inside to make pumpkin pie. "Mmm," said the Shiloh ghost. "Have some more," said the mama witch. "Going to need another bite," said the vampire Naomi. "Fun party," said the daddy mummy. "Hey, time to go, said the Bellamy Bat. "Drat," said the mama as she watched them all leave. So that Caroline went right out and planted another pumpkin seed.